I remember a while ago, this girl asked the internet, what is math? Like, did we just.
The premise of this video is this creator summarizes an instance where a girl got on TikTok and basically asked, what is math? Where did it come from? How do we know it actually exists? Da da da. And everybody on TikTok, everybody on Twitter cooked her. I mean, broiled her at 500 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? And it wasn't until a bunch of like physicists and astrophysicists jumped in and were like, you know what, this is actually a really great question. And so this creator says the way that she judges whether or not people are intelligent is if they ask questions. Another creator stitched this creator's video and said that they were a philosophy major and a Gemini, so they're always asking questions like this and how you should be programmed to also question everything and not accept things for how they are. And this reminds me a lot of the monkey ladder experiment, where four monkeys are lined up and there's a ladder in front of them, and atop the ladder are a bunch of bananas hanging from above. When the first monkey goes up to try to climb the ladder to get the bananas, the three other monkeys are sprayed with freezing cold water. So what do the monkeys do? Out of rage, they attack this monkey that's trying to go get the bananas, and that monkey falls back in line. Then the second monkey is like, okay, let me try, goes to try to get the bananas. The monkeys are sprayed with freezing cold water. They attack this monkey. That monkey falls back in line. So at this point, these monkeys know nobody's going up there to try to get those bananas. So one of the four monkeys is kicked out and a new monkey comes in. This new monkey has never once been sprayed with cold water. So when that monkey, of course, goes and tries to climb the ladder to get the bananas, all these other three monkeys are like, absolutely not. They beat him up and that monkey falls back in line. They keep kicking monkeys out until finally it's four new monkeys, okay? And when one of them tries to go and grab the bananas, all the other monkeys, these monkeys who have never been sprayed with water and have no idea that this consequence is even coming, start beating up this new monkey because they know when I tried to do it, I got beat up. And this experiment really just goes to show how society and institutions will brainwash you and indoctrinate you from birth into believing that things are just the way they are. So much so that you don't even question. You've never seen the consequence. You have no idea what could even really actually happen to you. You have no idea what the implications are of trying to even conceive something new, and you will get punished. So when people really ask things like, why does inflation exist? Why can't everyone just have healthcare? Why what else? Why do we have to work 9 to 5? Why are there 5-day work weeks? Why can't it just be 4? These are not obvious questions. We have just been indoctrinated since literal birth to believe that this is normal, and doing anything otherwise, including questioning it, will get you punished and beat the fuck up, literally or metaphorically. And so that's why you can't really just assume anything to just be fact. Okay? This is like post-structuralism 101, right? There is no universal truth. There's only what you've been told and what's been regurgitated to you since the beginning of time. So all of that to say, adopt. You may not have any Gemini in your chart. You may not be a philosophy major. You may not even be like the most academic person, but that doesn't mean that you should just accept things as they come, as they're fed to you. Question things, question people, even if it's authority. These motherfuckers that are higher up than us in the government or in your institutions, they don't really know that much more than you do, honestly. Like, question things until you actually get an answer that suffices. As long as you're not intending to harm anybody or harm yourself. Question things until you get an answer that makes sense, and you'll find more often than not that a lot of this shit just doesn't make sense. It's just been the status quo for that long.